Hey there, this is Neil Napier, and in this video I'm going to give you a walkthrough of Mailvio. I'm going to break it down into 4 parts. We'll go through the contacts, we'll go through the automations, the campaigns, and finally we'll look at the forms as well. Those are the core 4 things. But just so you know, this is what your dashboard looks like. You get a very quick overview of how many unique opens you've had in this month, how many new contacts you've had in this month, and how many total contacts you have. Then you can also see the campaign stats and very easily the more recent campaigns. Now we call lists groups, so you can access them by going into contacts and going into groups. This is where you can create a group name and then you can add contacts to it by either importing them from a clean database that you already have. Alternatively, you can use forms to collect those leads as well. And when you have all these contacts in place, you can create segments out of them. And if you have some contacts that have unsubscribed, they go on the blacklist, and then you can choose to delete them from there as well. On top of that, you can create a lot of custom fields for your contacts, which allows you to tag them, give them attributes as you want, so that you're able to then later on market to them as you want, which then takes us into automations. Automations are what we use to automatically communicate with the audience so that we are able to reach out to them with our emails. Creating an automation is very simple. You click this button, you've got a few different templates that you can use. Alternatively, you can create an automation from scratch. When you do, you need a starting point for your automation. Typically, it is when someone joins an email list. So let's say when a contact joins a particular group, in this case this one, you're able to kickstart a new automation. And then within this automation, you're able to take multiple actions. You can choose to send an email, you can choose to wait for a little bit, or alternatively, you can choose to add a tag, remove a tag, update a custom field, add them to a group that is a list, delete them from a group, all these different things. Basically everything that you want to do to be able to continue marketing to them further down the line. You can also choose to split up this contact list that is coming into this automation into multiple parts by adding a split feature here. Alternatively, you can also choose to just manage them by conditions. So if someone opens this email, then do that. If someone clicks on this link, then do that. Using automations like these allows you to run your email marketing business as passively as you possibly can. One of the biggest automations that we have in our account actually goes up to as much as 120 days. So it is possible for you to build real passive campaigns using Mailvio. Now let's talk about campaigns. Campaigns are what you have probably seen in other email marketing services as broadcasts. Here, you can come in and create a new email, and then you can reach out to people with that email. So let's go ahead and create a new campaign. I'm going to click on Start a Campaign, and we'll give this a name of live demo. You can either choose to split your campaign from the get-go, or you can create your regular campaign. When you do that, you can choose different groups or different segments that you want to include in your email. So I'm going to pick, let's say, some of these. And then you can also choose to remove some of the groups or segments as you want. So this way you're able to simplify who's going to receive your emails, and so you don't email people that you don't want to. Once you're done with that, you can click on next step, and within templates, you can choose some of the templates that we provide, or you can create your own from scratch. But let's go ahead and choose this softcode. It's our birthday email template. I want to show you how easy it is to change this. It's drag and drop simple for you to add new blocks as you want. You can add polls as well. You can add countdown timers. You can even change how this looks by introducing new kind of layout. So it is up to you how you want your emails to look. You can insert images where you want. You can insert text, buttons, and all those things. Plus, at the end of those, you can also have your address and automatically added unsubscribe links. Then when you're happy with it, just click on save and continue. And now you are ready to send your email to your audience. Just pick a subject line, add some placeholder text, as well as then pick a time and date when you want this email to go out, and click on send your campaign. Next up, let's talk about forms. Forms are what you use to collect your email leads by putting up forms on a website so that people can opt in and they can automatically get on your email list. So if you've ever browsed a website which has a form field, this is where you usually create those. So you just come in, select a group for which you want to collect the leads, and then you can either choose a regular form or a gated content form, depends on what it is you're trying to do. So let's go for selecting regular form, and then you've got 3 options here: rounded, simple, and transparent. For now, I'll go for the simple option. You can either choose hosted or embedded forms. Once you choose the simple option, then you're able to add multiple fields if you want. You can add some text. You can even choose to add images if you want. You can put a YouTube video if that's what you're after, and then collect the first name and email address. You can also remove the first name field if you don't want it in there by just clicking this button. You can change the text here, you can change the style, you can do anything that you want. And when you're done with it, then you are able to get an embed code for this form as well, which would allow you to paste it on your website. You can do a lot of customization as you've seen as well, but once you're done, you can copy and paste this form if it is hosted. Alternatively, if it's an embedded form, you can embed those forms as well. Well, that's it. That's all you need to know about how to collect email addresses into your Mailvio account and send them automated or campaign-based emails.